Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Cave Convos. I say welcome back, but this is technically the pilot, so there's nothing else for you to have seen. Anyways, I'm here as Darian Cardoso, one of your main hosts, joined by Freddie Cacciaputi.
Hello.
And a special guest already.
Yeah, already special guest coming
Freddie,
in.
please introduce this.
I'll introduce him because I mean, this is Jeff over here. We bonded in some ways with I asked you about One Piece. I started watching One Piece and he's watched it, so we've talked about that.
What's One Piece?
It's an anime. Oh yeah, so if you don't know, it's like an anime with like 1,000 episodes. It's like a crazy ass show.
It's gonna take you a while to get through that.
Yeah, no, I just started one episode.
This is a sacrifice you've committed to.
I guess in a way it is a little bit of a sacrifice.
Okay. But what brought you to it though? Why do you actually like this show so much?
Well, the reason why I started watching, they came up with a live action, so not anime. And it was like real people, and it was English.
Was that good?
It was good.
I might watch that.
Yeah.
Is it called?
Yeah, he liked it, and he is a true fan of the show, so he knows more about it, and he even enjoyed it.
Yeah,
so.
I'm an expert.
It was good.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, Jeff, do you have any hobbies other than?
I like to draw.
You like to draw?
I like to write. Just kind of like to take up little passion projects every now and again.
You're sort of creative kind of guy.
Yeah.
Spur of the moment, though.
I'm not particularly great at any of them, but I'm kind of okay at a lot of things.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a firm believer. You don't have to be good at something, just so long as you enjoy it and do it to your heart's content.
And what do you do?
This.
I do a lot of things. I mean, for now, I also want to kind of keep this PG, but
It was not PG in the first edition.
No, it was the furthest thing from it. We've come a long way.
Yeah, we have.
We've lost a host, we've lost another host, and we also have a bunch of audio recordings that no longer exist. But we've come a long way nonetheless.
And we lost not only a host, but he was one of them was a staple of the podcast. We have to say. I will have to say he was a definite staple in.
All right.
Yeah. Some of you might know him as Dragon.
Yes. For the audience out there, before this pilot, I say that with quotations. Before this pilot, we had recorded with another individual by the name of Luke Taylor. During the podcast, I can't remember if he had given himself the name.
No, we all wanted to go by nicknames. We didn't want to have our real names.
we were trying to classify, our identities.
What was yours?
I think mine was Reg, because...
He was Reginald
That's
Reg.
what everyone calls me.
Yeah.
I was just Dare Bear or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And he decided to call himself Haircut Dragon Luke.
Oh yeah, haircut Dragon Luke, because he got a haircut that day.
That's awesome.
So this Haircut Dragon Luke is no longer with us. He's alive. He's just not a part of the podcast. We will get him as a guest in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll have to be a guest. He'll have to tell us about his new school up at Amherst.
Yes.
UMass.
UMass Amherst. The
You
party
been
school.
up there?
I was invited this weekend, and as tempting as it is, I went to Bryant last weekend, and I ended up sprawled across the floor, completely and utterly unconscious, just about. So, I don't know if I have it in me for another week.
Yeah, I would say they probably don't.
Can't do it every week.
But I'll probably go, actually, now that I think about it. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Do you know who's there? A lot of people.
Yeah.
It's literally just BR 2.0,
Yeah, I know.
pretty much. So
I've never been.
that's a reason to go. You don't have to.
But like,
just know.
In VR 1.0, I didn't really go to a lot of these high school parties.
You didn't go to the Pits, you didn't go to Gushie's.
I've never been to the Pits.
Never went to the
Pits or
Victors,
Gushie's.
never went to Pekarsky. Oh, not Pekarsky. Never went to, who was that one? Doesn't matter.
I've never been to any of the places that you just named.
Really?
Yep.
Did you go to a single party? That wasn't also a part of your friend groups?
Yeah. I went to Joey LeClaire's party. I don't even know. That might have been before COVID.
Joey LeClaire?
Yeah.
When was that? Before COVID?
It could have been. It might have been after. I think it probably was after, but it could have been that long ago that it was. But yeah, I never really went to parties. I'm not a big party guy. I like hanging out with my friends. Just
you
chilling.
have a reputation, definitely not for being revelrous or partying, but you do have a reputation for being rather...
Loud?
Not loud, but lazy. Mr. Freddie Cacciaputi has an incredible habit of making sure that life takes as little effort as possible.
Well,
And that's not a problem, but that's just who he is.
I mean, yes, I will 100% agree with that. There's extents that I have to do shit, and I know I can't just fucking be a lazy ass.
But you'll procrastinate, though.
Yeah, I will. I just obviously will procrastinate.
A bit of a laissez-faire attitude.
Yeah. The thing is though about it, like, this is just about school in general. I was excited to come to class today, and I didn't have class today. That shit got canceled. The one day I was excited to go to class, it gets canceled.
I think that's BSU in a nutshell.
Yeah.
They give you what you don't want and what you do want. They never even intended to give you.
Yep. Sad, but.
A lot of colleges, though, some of them are even worse. Some community colleges are even worse than this institution.
I'd hope. I honestly hope
Yeah,
that
I would
community
also
colleges
hope,
hope that they went worse than this institution.
But man,
Yeah,
what,
we're paying great
actually,
money.
I'm familiar with your opinions on the school. We've talked about it a lot previously. But you, Mr. Special Guest here,
Of course.
Mr. Jeff, what are your opinions on this institution we call Bridgewater State?
You know, I'm kind of liking it here. I don't have a lot of reference points to other colleges because I've only been to this one, but it's pretty good.
It gets the job done.
3 meals a day. It's pretty comfortable.
I see.
Roof over my head.
You're just generally, though, you're a simple man. You don't need much.
That's right.
You don't need, these lavish parties and darties and fraternities.
I mean, I've been to a few of them, and it's a good time, but it's not every week,
Yeah.
you know.
I wish I had that element of control inside of me. But it's something in high school, never parties. As soon as senior year kicked off, though,
Oh, okay.
I decided, last year I might as well let me just break past this little fear I have of having fun. And now I have an issue where I can no longer get serious anymore. Sometimes I'll wake up for class and I just won't care. That never used to happen.
That was me last year, and I literally failed the class because of it. I went to like 30% of the classes. I literally didn't do shit.
That's not good. And that's something, it's a struggle, though. And it's never been easier to fail than in college.
Yeah.
It's not even like a choice. It's more so if you don't put in enough effort. And that's what I never understood, too, about the professors, though. It's like, when you go in and you miss an assignment or this or that, you're late. They treat it as if you have just offended them as much as you possibly could. Like, you went out of your way just to make their day worse. Something happens to them, though. They're late. They hit traffic. They don't grade something correctly. They haven't taught well. Everyone performs well on a quiz. The blame never gets placed on them. They have this nice little cushion.
Yeah, I got one professor that I ain't gonna name names. Honestly, I don't even know her fucking name. Oh, sorry, PG, but I don't even know her name.
First F-bomb of the series. Take it or leave it.
I don't even know her name, but when you're working with Unity, which Unity in itself is already going into some fire. They're going to start charging 20 cents a download, charging the developers 20 cents for a customer download, which is I think that's what it is. But
what are you talking about? What is Unity?
It's like a developing software kinda.
Okay.
Like a programming software.
So Frostbite engine, etc., etc. Okay.
It's like what Fortnite runs on.
Yeah.
Fortnite runs on Unreal Engine.
Unreal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's an engine? It's everybody's favorite game, Fortnite.
Yeah. But
now you know.
Fortnite, hey, I will say about it, Unreal Engine 2 or whatever, or Creative 2, it's just Roblox in Fortnite. People just make their own game mode. Fortnite has just become Roblox.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean,
everybody's going on strike these days, though. The actors are all going on strike.
The actors,
the indie devs are all on strike. The writers are all on strike.
I never heard about the actors. I didn't know about that.
There's an actors strike because they're not giving them the proper royalties for the movies that they're playing in. They get a one-time check.
Yeah, it's because of streaming services.
Yeah.
Shit for actors and writers.
Now that you mention that too, somewhat related, somewhat unrelated. Are you familiar with the WWE?
I am.
Fake wrestling. These people just as well. Their shows were brought to streaming platforms, and they're making less money now. The actual wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a big problem. These streaming services. Nothing I can do about it though. It's unfortunate, but I'm still gonna have Hulu. I'm still gonna have Disney
I'm
Plus.
gonna get rid of these things. It's not my fault that you aren't getting paid well. Just because I feel bad, but And he could, like...
Do you really, though? I mean, how much money does
Personally,
Brad Pitt and all these people need?
I love you, Aaron Paul, for being the greatest Jesse and what's it called? But shut up. You made enough money from Breaking Bad. Like,
Yes.
you shouldn't be bitching about not getting money from Netflix.
Aaron
It
Paul-
sucks, but fuck you.
He was one of the people in particular?
Yeah, there's like a video of him. He's like... Because, like, it is kind of crazy that he hasn't got paid a dime from Breaking Bad being on Netflix since he's, like, the second main character in it. Like, that is kind of crazy.
But I want to know
But
how
you
much
made,
he made, though.
millions upon millions when the show was airing.
He's not struggling right now.
Hell no.
It's not like they, like, skimped him. They gave him a couple pennies and said, you know, fuck off, little guy. That's the second one now.
Just put like a duck noise over them.
Yeah.
You want me to edit this too? Oh my god. Oh no.
Wah.
That would be a great idea though. I wouldn't mind.
If you do that, take that clip of him doing that duck noise, take
Wah.
that, yeah.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be the Jeff Duck from now on.
Perfect.
But yeah, I feel like I got off topic. The Unity, the professor dude. So like, it's just by chapters. We just read the book and do exactly what it says in the book. And we've asked, I like have a couple kids that I like talk with in the class and we're trying to like, figure it out together. And we'll ask them like, yo, where's this button? And all she says is read the book. Like, bro, we read the book, we're seeing the pictures. We're just asking where the button is because we're using we're using a newer model. The book is based off of 2020. We're in the 2022 model. So we need a little help, motherfucker.
Now, is there any other editions for this book? That was like the only one you could get.
That was the one she told us to get. And that's the one that she has posted. I didn't get the book because it's all on... I ain't spending the money if she's literally giving us the book on Blackboard. Fuck that. But...
That's very kind of her, though.
Yeah, I know. It is kind of her. So maybe, though, she should use the book and she should learn... Like, it just doesn't feel like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. It's almost as if she made a course, but she made it for the past.
Yeah.
And now you're just kind of... You have to wade through all of this, the discrepancies between now and
And
whenever
another
the
thing
hell
is,
she made it.
you know the Unity thing that we were using? It wasn't even... We had to switch rooms. This class had to switch rooms because... It can't be used on Chromebooks. And I have a Chromebook, because I have a computer at home, so I just have a Chromebook for easy shit at school. And it can't be on that, so I have to use the desktop. And apparently over the summer, BSU's changed it so only IT can download stuff on computers. You need to put in like an administrative thing. And teachers used to be able to do it, but they took their access away, and only IT department can do it now. So it was like a week before I started working. Like, almost 2 full weeks went by before the IT got in there and put the shit on there.
That's horrible. That's not good.
Good.
Schools are always fucking with the Wi-Fi. That's a third.
That's good.
With the Wi-Fi.
I think it's because it's like it's so easy for them to cheap up on it, you know? I mean,
that is true.
you don't need to have kids with cell service.
Internet security is kind of a treadmill problem anyway, because the more things you put in place to try and sort of keep that stuff secure, the more people find ways around it, which just makes it more and more complicated.
Yeah. It's like a double-edged sword. You know, if you want to make something more complicated and more useful, you're also going to allow other people to abuse such a thing that is powerful and useful.
I remember when it was username, password, and now it's username, password, put in your phone number, have a double mobile authenticator.
I hate that shit.
Put
Go
your
to the
fucking
authenticator.
thumbprint up to it, give them your credit card information.
Just infinite
It
steps.
just keeps going.
It's
Nah,
like-
the worst is the Microsoft Authenticator. You guys have had to use that for this.
I have
like
to use
school.
it.
We have to use it.
The
for,
school loves it. They
Yeah.
love it.
I'm sorry, but I was ready to absolutely hum my thing out a window. Like, I was logging into the Microsoft Authenticator, and that motherfucker asked me to authenticate. Bro, how? How can I authenticate when I'm not in?
You gotta authenticate the authenticator.
Yeah, like, it's just...
That has happened to me before, too. And I don't even remember how I fixed it.
Like, I had to go for the third... I had to use, like, 3 separate devices in order to fucking get it to finally sign in. It was crazy.
Yeah, they don't always make it easy. I've learned that much. What do you think? Where do you think that comes from, though? Do you think it's like these professors, like, they just see this like a job as opposed to like an actual career, and they don't really care to develop or put any effort into it? Or?
I hate the professors that are like that, like only here. Those professors suck.
They just want the bag. And
Yeah,
then they're
they
dipping.
they got like tenure or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just at the school. I like the ones that honestly they go to other schools too. Like I feel like they're more involved in their course. The other ones they just send you a.
Who are these teachers that go to other schools?
You don't have any of those? Or what's it called? He said remember the elephant class.
Yeah.
He is
He's been around the world though.
Yeah, but he said he has
If
another.
you study an elephant?
No,
I
yeah.
hope so.
But he is he said he has another class like Durfee or something. Remember? And he said they didn't like give him his time yet. I don't know what it was, but and then last year my English teacher, professor. She had like Monday, Wednesday, Friday she was here, and Tuesday, Thursday she was at a different school.
Okay. Yeah, I never had.
I think you watched Dartmouth maybe.
My public speaking teacher has retired like twice now. He just keeps coming back. They keep saying, we need you for one last job, and they bring him back in.
That should be illegal, bro.
How old is he?
70-something years old.
He's really getting there then. Like, it's a mission for him.
Yeah, he's got like a wrist sprain thing on his arm.
Jesus.
Both arms.
Both arms?
Yeah, I'm
Jeez.
sure his knees are all kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
He's still kicking.
What does he teach?
Public speaking.
That doesn't make much sense to me.
No.
I had a public speaking teacher. She said she got into one skiing accident, and she couldn't talk the same afterwards.
Well, that sounds like a her problem.
Yeah, that really does sound like a her problem.
But all I'm saying is, from my experience, public speaking teachers have been on the frailer side,
This man is weathered.
But this is a different breed.
This guy's gonna go down swinging.
This is a man that was probably more of a politician. And my Melissa Lassonde, who got a concussion from skiing. Good job, by the way. I hate you. You were a horrible professor. I hope you know that. I give you the worst ratings possible during the little examination thing, the paper one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, I have to say this. If you're doing this, Dr. Harper, like I think your name's Walter Harper, you are a dog shit fucking professor. Get with the times. Like, this motherfucker, I dropped his class last semester. He didn't let us use laptops to take notes. It's 2023, you dumbass.
Yeah, the future's now, man.
I know.
Catch up.
Like, I was legit. It was painful to be in there. Just lectured the whole time. We couldn't even take notes on our laptop. Like, it was fucking brutal.
We are witnessing that. That is occurring also, though. The baby boomers.
Hold up, yeah. Well, as we talk, I'm going to look him up on Rate My Professor, though, because I saw him on there. He's like a 1.4. Bro has no...
So everyone agrees that
yes.
he's horrible.
I just want to say it, though, but continue talking.
What was I saying?
We were talking about professors.
Yeah, it was...
Right, so the baby boomer generation...
Yes.
One of the largest ever generations. They, unfortunately, currently, are also very old and in charge of a lot of things. As a consequence of that, their culture that they developed during their generation, which no longer exists, by the way. It's 2023. Come on. You bippies are done. They're still trying to enforce that culture upon a completely different society.
Keep it the way they liked it.
Exactly. And they want to make sure because it's something they're comfortable with, something that they can actually succeed in. That's very big for the baby boomers. They love success. Happiness, on the other hand, that's questionable.
Do you think that the young people are fit to run this country? Do you think our generation has what it takes?
I will give you this. The average person that I have seen that is around our age group, probably not.
Yeah, I would say the same.
But there is a stretch of new attorneys that have just recently been brought into the United States, and they're fighting monopolies.
Like Disney?
That's worthy leadership right there.
I do like that.
If you're gonna, break down these massive corporations that are just taking money away from our beautiful, beautiful country, then why would I possibly be against that?
You think we're at the end of an empire?
There's a lot of evidence to support that. Some people believe we're also heading towards a civil war. Are we heading towards a civil war? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I hope not. But things are dreary. I can say that much.
I got $20 on war with China.
War with China. They have... Did you hear about the little...
Didn't they just aren't they gonna fucking attack a place?
China?
Yeah, are they gonna infiltrate a place? Am I being stupid?
Maybe.
Probably have been.
I haven't heard...
At any moment they could do some wild shit.
They do a lot of sketchy stuff.
They're losing all of their little colonies, though. They're losing like Taiwan and Thailand and Taiwan and Thai this and Thai that. And they're losing control.
Oh, yeah, I have to say, though, out of 39 votes on Dr. Harper, 25 out of 39 are fucking 1-star ratings. Awful.
1-star rating.
On average, 28% of the people would take it again. So, I don't know why the fuck you would. And the level of difficulty is 4.5, and the average rating is 1.8.
I wouldn't take any class again if I already took it.
I know, but I think they just mean the professor, though.
Yeah.
But still, who the fuck wants that guy as a professor?
Mm-mm.
Like, you think that we can post this? Because now we've trashed 2 professors.
so...
I have no problem with it.
We can put the quack over the names. I mean,
Yeah.
Nah, bro,
we
hey.
can quack the names
Dr. Walter Harper, Anthropology Department at BSU. You're a shit professor.
While we're going at this, I have one more. Walter Carroll. Get ready for this. This was the most surreal moment of my life. Walter, I'm going to call you by your first name. You don't deserve the respect of having your surname used. Walter, you ancient human being. I absolutely did not use any artificial intelligence to write my responses for your asynchronous class. I didn't need to. You told us only to write about 600, 800 words. I don't need to fabricate that using technology. My brain, I've been writing it for years, buddy. I know how to string sentences together. Why did you have to assume that there was some computer that was running all of these thoughts and creating all of these documents?
So what happened with that? Did you get like a 0?
He kept deducting points, yes, but he never actually said that I was cheating flat out. I did though. I was supposed to make Dean's List. They postponed my certification because they thought I was cheating because of Walter. You slimy. I would fight you if I saw you in person.
Yeah, the Walters at BSU are not good.
Let's get Walter on the podcast.
No.
See what he has to
I would
say.
love to get Walter Harper on the podcast.
I want to get Walter in the octagon. That's what I want. I want to see Walter. I know you're old. But still, you've got some work to be put through, buddy.
Maybe he was just jealous of your youthful, spry mind.
Is that what it was? Were you jealous, Walter?
Were you jealous of him? You had to accuse him of using a robot because he's smarter than you.
Do you wish you were a robot? Is that the problem?
Are you a robot?
Hey, but now I want to say on the other side of it, I have a professor named Sean Stanley, and he's he just got out of college. I think he's just like a third year teaching, and I have to say, man, you are great. I love your class so far. It's being great, so keep it up.
Great
but
job.
But other Walters, fuck you, Walters.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. As bad as this school is oftentimes, I can't look past the fact that there are a lot of great people here, though.
Yeah.
There are, and I mean really great people. People who, if I had never gone to BSU, I would have actually been upset that I missed out on these people.
Really?
But
I would consider that elephant guy one of those people.
I would too, actually. He's a good professor.
So he's going down to Africa, he's recording elephants, he knows all their names and stuff. I wish I could do that.
That is a hell of a life.
I know.
I said we were going to keep it PG. Immediately done with that.
Yeah, we're done with
because
that.
you just reminded me of a show called Strain Hunters.
Strain Hunters.
Do you know what that is?
Do not.
You don't? Strain Hunters is a show very similar to Mr. Elephant Man here. They go all across the world. Africa, Jamaica, maybe Asia too, I don't even know. But the point of this is they go on these expeditions to find the greatest strains of marijuana that they can. Not just any strains. The cream of the crop, the very, very best. This is beyond OG Kush.
This is beyond Pineapple Express?
This is beyond Pineapple Express. I'm
Damn,
talking
bro.
about, they literally, the stuff that they get is a blending of other great things. And they take that and they blend that with other things.
Damn.
So they're on a whole different level. Let's say OG Kush, Pineapple Express, let's say that's planet Earth. He's in the Milky Way, man. He's in the Milky Way.
Well, we are in the Milky Way, but he's out there in the Milky Way.
He's floating about in the Milky Way. He's in his own universe. Well, actually, that's a
Fuck bars beyond
solar
Venus,
system or
like
something.
Flight said. You ever heard that song?
What?
That Flight made. You know Flight Reacts?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. You know that song he made? He said the word. He doesn't know how to say the word. It's I don't know what the name of the song is. The name of the song is Disingenuous or something.
Disingenuous?
But yeah, he meant to say that. Or I think it's the joke.
And he's the entire time. So is this
This
a rap
girl's
song?
disingenuous. I think. Hold on.
This girl's disingenuous. That sounds exactly like a melody that I would
What's
expect
that
out of
Flight?
Flight Reacts.
He's a skinny guy that would yell a lot, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's always stoned.
But he's not as bad though as who is the other one?
Speed.
IShowSpeed, yeah.
Speed. IShowSpeed. Did you hear about that?
Oh, I show meat.
IShowMeat.
IShowMe. I was very
Disingenuous. Maybe it is
confused
just
about that
different
because he obviously didn't mean to.
I can't fault him.
I feel bad, bro, because he afterwards like the next stream, he was like he cried and then streamed. Did you see that? Like people were saying like I show me in the chat, and the bro like was like damn near on the verge of tears, and he was like I'm ending stream.
That's not nice. That's not
It
nice.
seems like people have actually like forgiven him though.
Because once again, it was not like he literally is like like he came out in a robe and he just exposed
Bear
himself.
witness.
He was doing a humping motion and just so happened.
I mean, what he was doing was wild. Like he was doing that.
It's not
Yeah,
normal.
what,
He's
he's
not a
playing like
normal
5
guy.
Nights at Freddy's and getting jump scared by Chica.
How would you react to a giant mechanical bear running at you?
This song.
We are now going to get copywritten striked by.
On the first episode.
By Flight Reacts. Hold on. I want to see what it says.
Disingenuous.
This girl is a genius.
Is that what it actually said, or is it still in the intro?
It's definitely gonna be picked up.
SAC. Just you just gotta block out the sound a little bit.
Can't lie, she a genius. That's what I was talking about. Fuck Margie on Venus. Oh, that was a long way to get to a punchline, but.
So at the end of that, we just listened to Flight Reacts.
Disingenuous, whatever the
His
fuck he calls it.
disingenuous, so that you could learn, fuck Mars, we're on Venus.
And then she says, and then he says, like, yeah, I like the way her lips move and suck it on my face.
That's also a very good line. He's got some talent, doesn't he?
He does.
I mean, he's up there with like.
And when
J.
I
Cole
looked that up, he had a new song that came out last week. Like, he is still making music.
Just
did
when I
not
thought
know
it couldn't
this.
get any better. Do you think his music is better or worse than that?
His music is better than worse than that. I think that on average, that is his best song he's ever made.
Wow, that is
Hold up,
concerning.
bro.
That's not the kind of artist you want to listen to, then.
Speed is music too. Have you heard any of that? He
I-
did that World Cup song. The World Cup.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's.
Some of them are kind of good.
But yo, you know Broke Boy? You ain't nothing but a broke boy. I'm pretty sure that's him.
That's Flight Reacts?
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
So that's actually not that bad of a song.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna see. I like how we just get into the Flight Reacts. Fucking.
The lore.
Yeah, the lore of Flight.
This is like an iceberg.
Have you
for
seen
Flight
that
Reacts.
video? He's like recording. It just cuts and he just comes back and he's just fucking stoned.
Wasn't The Rock trying to be a rapper?
He did, yeah. He did have a song.
It's about drive. It's about power.
Oh yeah.
We stay hungry. We
Yeah.
devour.
We devour. Look
It
at
just didn't
that.
go anywhere. Or-
I mean,
I
was
don't
it?
know.
Do you think that was a good song?
No.
I think he only did that for like a movie or something.
Maybe.
I thought
All
so.
I'm saying is The Rock needs
I
to
hope so.
fucking
For Fast and Furious 24.
yeah.
Yes.
The Rock he needs to find his fucking place, bro. He thinks he's God's gift to acting. Sorry, Dwayne, but
Well, who do you think is a better actor, John Cena or The Rock?
The Rock.
Have you seen John Cena's show?
No.
I haven't either.
I mean, I like John Cena more, but I think that The Rock is a better actor. Actually, do I like John Cena more? I don't know. But I think that Dwayne, he just is too fucking full of himself. Like, he thinks he's goated. He legitimately thinks he is the DC's fucking god now that he's Black Adam. Like, calm
I haven't
down,
seen that movie.
dude.
Was
I
that
haven't
the
either.
movie?
I'm not gonna, because I don't care about Black Adam.
He's not that bad of a character. Shazam was one of their better films too.
I like
So
Shazam.
Yeah, that's the thing. Isn't Black Adam a Shazam villain?
yes.
Yeah. The Rock wanted Superman. He wanted to fucking, like, he thinks he's in charge. Like, that motherfucker thinks, like, oh, I'm fighting Superman, not Shazam.
What are you talking about?
Like, he just thinks he's a fucking, like,
He
look,
wants Black
I-
Adam
what-
to be
what-
Superman.
I don't know if he wants him to beat him, but he wants the movie to be Superman versus Black Adam.
You're saying this like where are you getting this from? Though?
I don't know.
Like you just.
I think
you
I'm getting
feel-
this from a guy named Moist Critical, but I might just be. Have you ever
Okay.
you know Penguins?
I do. I know.
Charlie?
It's Charlie. Yes.
I love Charlie.
Yeah. The Rocket just
There he
wants
is.
all the attention.
There he is. He just posted a video
Like
actually.
a 7 out of 10. It was fine.
On the moist critical meter, I'd give him probably like a 5.
It's nothing I'm gonna squirt my pants over, but it's okay.
if you
He
want
is a
your butthole
weirdo,
puckered,
but-
then you'll watch some Bring the Rock Down.
And recently, he's been having some takes that are just like,
Yeah.
get with the time, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when speaking of IShowSpeed, Aiden Ross said, like, he was joking around. He's like, I've seen it 100 times. Like, dude, obviously that's a joke. Obviously he's fucking kidding. Would you think that, like, and in the video where Penguins, or whatever you want to call him, goes over, he's like, that's a crazy thing. So you're saying that you were grooming this kid. Like, no, dude. Obviously he's not saying that. Like, that is the biggest leap ever. Like, they're friends. Motherfucker probably joking one, and if
Yeah.
you did see his dick, it was probably fucking, like, fell out just like it did on camera. Like...
That's why it's really hard, though. That's why I didn't want to do opinions. Because when you start sharing your opinions will be shared about you, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I love Moist Critical. I watch a lot of his videos, but I think that was a bad take.
I agree, actually. I think that was a horrible take. And Moist Critical in particular is someone who... He's very similar to... Do you know Cody Co?
Yeah.
For me...
I haven't seen him in a very long time, though.
Like, it's the same thing. Like, I feel like they, for the most part, say things that are just accurate. Things are just true. But when they don't...
You're like... You should question it.
Yeah.
When you know, you're like...
What do you mean by
I
that?
know.
Like... I know what you mean. Like, as soon as you hear it, you just think, I would never say that.
I know. Like, it's a...
Hopefully the same thing isn't happening right here, right now, though, of course.
If you want to make good content, you got to be ready to subject yourself to the mortifying ordeal of being judged.
Exactly.
You know, it's inevitable.
But, like... Yeah.
You're not living life on easy mode if you,
He is.
join the
Let's be
public
real,
sphere.
though. Penguins is living... At this point, it's like he's living life on easy mode.
Relatively, yeah. Like, he's not like breaking his back, you know, doing manual labor, but he still does have a lot of psychological things that he has to do.
I guess, yeah. But when it comes... Wait, hold up. I didn't even...
Yeah, imagine having to deal with Penguin fans all the time.
Yeah, you know, it's
no
a
offense.
tit for tat. It's a trade-off.
I'm not that, like...
No, I'm just playing.
Hold on, like, I am a fan of him. I never watch his streams. I just watch his YouTube videos. It's something to watch. But, like...
I can't watch streams.
Financially?
Yeah.
I don't really watch streams that often either, but...
Too much
Financially, this motherfucker is doing fine.
What'd you get?
He has 3.8 million subscribers. He's doing fine financially.
Yeah, he's good.
Like,
Yeah, and he streams too. He might even get more money from that.
But he actually lost... Or he didn't lose. He, like, said, fuck you, Twitch. And he, like, lost his deal. He, like, gave up his deal. But he did that because he wanted to be able to stream on other places. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. I think Ninja did that.
Yeah, because honestly, though...
Everyone's favorite.
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah.
Twitch is just terrible, though. Twitch is fucking grimy.
Why?
They just take so much money from the fucking... From their partners. From the literal partnered streamers. They have, like, a 70-30... I don't even know what it is. But, like...
70-30?
And they're taking the 70.
Holy shit, just for the platform, huh? 70?
Hold on, I'm gonna see... What's the...
It's like the Rock case, though. The Rock ain't all that. Twitch ain't all that. People need to realize when they are and are not all that.
Exactly.
And Twitch is not all that.
They're not.
It's just a streaming platform.
But that's very tough, too, with people. You know, the quote, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
At smaller levels, though. If you just get any amount of control, any amount of authority...
Oh, wait, never mind. The Twitch keeps 30%, but still, it's 70-30. It used to be 50-50.
70... What is it?
70-30. That equals 100%.
I'm aware, yeah. So who's getting the 70? Twitch?
The streamers are.
Oh, okay. That's much better.
Yeah,
I
but
would prefer
also
that.
what... Yeah, I would prefer that too. But also what they did, because they just like gave the streamers more like revenue of it, they're forcing like ads to be run during streams. The streamers can't like choose to not do it. Like, you know when you turn a stream on, you get an ad?
Yeah.
Like,
So
that happens.
It's like TV
during the
pretty
stream,
much.
there'll be ad breaks. And the streamers can't do nothing about it.
It's just going to turn into TV. It's just going to turn into TV.
So you were saying absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah. And if someone, the average person, like, because if you don't ever think about having power and, like, you don't think about sort of the consequences of your actions and with a little bit of longevity, too, though. Like, you can't just think about what you do immediately. Like, ooh, tomorrow I'm going to blah, blah, blah. And then you can't be a president if that's all you think about.
Right.
So, when most people get that power, something in their brain just, and then they start doing things that otherwise they never would have.
That's
you know?
classic Stanford prison experiment. You know that?
No.
So they had a college study, and half of the people were, guards, and half of the people were prisoners. And even though these guys were like friends, or at least colleagues,
Familiar with each other.
they were treating the prisoners like shit. And instead of getting pissed and being like, all right, this experiment sucks, the prisoners just started feeling bad for them, like about themselves. They were getting bullied by those guards. And all they gave them was a little bit of power. And they all just went crazy with it.
That does bring up, too, like police officers. Fun fact for you here. Over half of all police officers, a real stat, over half of all police officers, something like 55% or something, commit domestic violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Power is very difficult to manage. I guess it's almost sort of like a drug in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it 100% is. Like, once you get that feeling of power, like, you don't want to lose that.
No. You start to think that Black Adam could beat Superman.
Yeah, bro. That's the Rock right there.
That's what happens. I mean, sure, there have been like wars, but I mean, yeah, Dwayne the Rock Johnson also gets a bit pretentious.
Power. I want it.
Hey, what were you gonna say? Because I don't want to bring this up if you have more to talk about.
Well, I was just gonna ask you do you have any stories regarding power? Like, when is the most powerful you've ever felt?
The most powerful
Yeah.
I don't really feel powerful that much. I think that the most powerful you could make me feel is like giving me like the fucking party leader and being able to kick people.
Being the party leader, okay.
I don't know, like what. I don't like. I wouldn't say I got much power. Like where I work, I'm a fucking and landscape. I'm just a foreman, just doing my job. I'm not like in charge of anything. And then when I work with my uncle, I'm just he's the boss.
I see.
And then I don't know. At school, the professor would be definitely. Well, is there times where you think you've had power?
Well, so the definition of power is just the ability to do something.
Well, in that case, when I was a child, Noah, I bashed him over the fucking head.
I'm sorry?
Noah, you know him. I bashed him over the head with a golf club.
As you do.
What happened here? What is the story here?
He was pissing me off.
So
and I guess that was power. Hey, I feel bad. Hey, sorry, Noah. I apologize definitely, but this was a long time ago. But I'm sorry, Noah. I should not have done that. That was fucked up.
Your brother made you angry. He didn't touch you or anything. He just made you angry.
Yeah.
So you bashed him across the head.
I didn't bash him, but I fucking hit him in the head with a...
Did he have to get stitches or anything?
No.
Bruises.
Tough kid.
Yeah, he got bruises.
Cut? Bleeding.
I don't know.
Was he happy with you?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
Nor was my mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get like a detention? Not a detention.
I was grounded,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I meant. You got your TV taken away?
But I guess, like...
That's just what being brothers is like.
Yeah, that is what being brothers like. But I guess, like, I didn't really feel... In the moment, I didn't feel power. I felt anger that he was pissing me off. But, like, still, like you said, like...
The power... Well, here's where the power comes in. You're feeling angry, and you recognize that you have the power to stop that emotion.
You have the club.
Yeah, I have the club, and he's getting clubbed.
There you go.
Yeah. It's the Cain instinct. Cain killed Abel, his brother.
Yeah.
It's just instinct. We I don't know why. We brothers just want to fucking kill each other.
He was naked, wasn't he?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't want to kill my brother, I will say that, but he was pissing me off in that moment.
Yeah. That's more like a bonk. Like
Yeah.
a bonk.
Yeah, that's
you get
like a
an empty cardboard tube from the paper towels and you bonk your brother with it. That's just like a weird
That's a good
instinct.
move.
Or you get a golf club and you bonk your brother with it.
Yeah, I mean, the golf club is a little bit overkill, especially if he is younger than you. How old was your brother at the time?
I don't remember how old we were, but like, let's just say I was 10, and that means he would be 8.
Wow, so you hit an 8-year-old off the side of the head with a golf club because he made you angry. I don't
and
know.
Like, hey, I'm just gonna say this. He did nothing to make me angry.
He was just
sorry, Noah.
He was just
You
existing.
really did not do much to make me that angry.
So
I shouldn't have done that. Fuck.
So your little brother, your poor 8-year-old brother, is just existing. You see
No,
him.
I was like outside. I just want to like be by myself, and I was like telling him to just like go away, and he wouldn't. So like realistically, he didn't really do anything. I didn't want to be around him, and I told him that.
Wow. Just his presence alone was enough to warrant you
I totally get
wanting
that, though,
to just
actually.
bash him.
Yeah.
No, I remember when I was a kid, I was standing on a chair because I'm an idiot, and my brother was like, I want to stand on a chair like Jeffrey is. And he got up, and I was like, if you don't get off, I am going to shove you. And, you know, he thought I was kidding, so I shoved him, and he face planted into the floor, and it was like blood on the ground.
Oh my god.
I was like, this was not...
What do you
good.
think?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
I think he just busted a lip,
Holy.
but thankfully he didn't knock his teeth out.
I knocked my tooth out.
But he just, like, busted a lip and bled it. But, man, that was rough.
Has your brother turned into a serial killer now?
My brother is 6'5" and 300 pounds.
So he could be if he wanted
He's a
to.
football player, and...
Does he go here?
No.
Good.
But the point is
He
that...
goes somewhere D1, I hope.
If he wanted to kill me,
He could
He
have
could.
deployed.
And I'm glad he's, forgiven and forgotten. I don't know if he hit his head too hard, but I'm in the clear.
Knocked
Is he
it right out
older?
of him, yeah.
No, I'm older. That's the worst part.
Damn.
I bullied him when he was my little brother, and now he's larger than me.
Yeah, that was the retribution.
Yeah,
And
Noah
now-
is
now
not
we're
larger than
friends.
me, but I can see him definitely being larger than me.
Noah?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Is he as tall as you now?
He's like an inch less.
What grade is he though? He's also
He's
what, a
senior.
sophomore. He's a senior?
Yeah.
Like he's graduating this year, or
He's graduating this year, yeah.
Oh my God, we're getting so old.
I know.
I'm turning 20 on Saturday.
I'm turning 20 in October, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, man. This motherfucker's about to be 21 in
Yup.
January, right?
Nice little fun fact. You're turning 21.
That's right.
So are you a junior?
No, I'm sophomore. I just took a gap year.
Right. So did you work?
Mm-hmm. Had to give my money up.
What was the job?
Dishwasher.
Nothing fun then, huh?
No.
I thought you were gonna say like golf course attendant, something like that.
No, but the benefits are great.
What do they give?
Free food. And that's the benefits.
Throughout the entire day too.
Yeah. I can just, technically I'm not supposed to, but I've been there for 3 years, and I've been stealing nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't fired me yet.
That clubhouse food is no joke.
Yeah, this is it's actual good food too. We got line cooks making
boy.
it. I have to have me some. But they consider me one of the good ones, so they're not gonna fire me.
I'm one of the good ones.
What?
What? Nah, I'm one of the good ones at Keystone Landscaping.
All right.
That is mainly because there's not many people there, so.
You have a passion for the craft?
No. I hate it, the burning passion. I hate both. I mean, actually.
That's a passion.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not healthy though. I don't know if you should. This isn't a career for you.
But yeah, it's not.
This-
I'm not planning on landscaping my entire life. It's
What-
a summer job.
But are you still doing it during the school year? No.
Nah, I'm working with my other uncle at the tool consignment store, which I don't hate. It's not like I want to go fucking sit in a store all day, but it's better. I like
It's
doing
easier.
It. Yeah.
Father and son shop.
Father and uncle, but yeah. Everyone thinks I'm his son. Everyone says that.
You guys look alike? Does he look like your dad?
He's bald.
Well, your dad doesn't exactly have, sprawling locks.
He did. Did you know that?
How long ago did he have that?
Dude, it was so
Last I seen, even when we were doing Biddy, he still didn't have no locks.
Yeah, Biddy. I'm talking about.
Biddy, he had locks?
No. This after Biddy, the last year and a half, he had long hair. He just cut it. He had hair
Really?
longer than mine. Yeah.
Damn.
Do you have a picture? I have to see that.
I
There's
might,
no
I
way.
might.
I can't even fathom your father with long hair.
Now he has short hair again.
I think the statistic is 1 in every 3 men go bald. So
Damn.
there's 3 people at this table.
Someone's going bald.
I'm heading there. My dad's balding. My grandfather.
grandfather was
my
bald,
grandmother. So I'm done. I'm
Okay,
done.
we've singled them out. Yeah. Nobody in my family.
Yeah, wait. Your grandmother's bald? Is that what you said?
Well, she had an interesting story. So she tried to put a weave on and glue it down, but she used too strong of a glue, so it ripped off her hair. But she was already.
So she waxed her head pretty much.
But she also has alopecia,
Oh.
Appaloosia, whatever the hell it's called.
Whatever.
Appaloosia.
So is she G.I. Jane too?
Alopecia. that's the one.
Alopecia.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Alopecia.
G.I. Jane too? Can't wait to see it.
For the audience, an Appaloosia is a horse. That is not.
And the joke I was
a
making
disease.
was Will Smith smacking the fuck out of Chris Rock.
Get my wife's name out your
fucking
mouth.
I didn't need to say
Yeah, okay.
that.
I was gonna say damn, but he took it the whole.
It got even
5 minutes.
longer than this. This is when we graduated. This is my graduation.
Wow, he looks
Yeah.
so much like you. That's
Yeah,
so
look.
weird.
Good
Oh
day.
my god,
Yeah.
that is the most. I mean, I don't want to say it's weird, but it's freaking me out.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
It
looks
is,
like
man.
you from a timeline where you became a car salesman.
Yeah. Everyone says that we look alike, and then especially with his long hair, we really.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
your uncle?
That was
That's-
my dad.
that's-
Okay,
fine.
okay. I was
That's
about
my
to
dad. My
say.
uncle's the bald one.
Former
Might be your
buddy
brother.
coach. Was he the head coach?
Who? A Biddy, yeah. I think.
I thought it was Rain. Oh no, he was on our team.
Yeah.
Paul was on our team. Did he ever? Did
I
Paul
think
was
so.
our
Dad
coach?
was definitely.
Paul, can't wait for you to join this.
Yeah, Paul, you gotta.
It's been a
long time in the making.
You and Lance come in an episode. They're rooming, so.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get both of them at the same time.
True.
Maybe.
But hey, if it works, if the cards work that way, that'll be a good episode.
We'll see.
See how things are doing at what is it? What is the name of that school?
Which school? Are you?
Where do they go?
I don't know.
How do I forget?
I think it's like a military one.
No.
right?
Paul's ended up going to
It's not Merrimack.
J Woo.
J Woo? That's a school? Have you heard of J Woo?
J Woo.
J Woo.
What's J Woo?
That's a school.
J Woo, bro.
What
It's
is
the
J Woo?
abbreviation. Johnson and Wales. Johnson
Oh,
and Wales.
that's J Woo? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
That's J Woo.
Why would they just call it JW or something?
I'm gonna look up J Woo. Oh, that's
J Woo.
J Woo.
If you go to Johnson and Wales, please corroborate J Woo
Yeah,
for
please
me.
tell us if that's right.
And then come on the podcast.
Yeah, right. I looked up
Only-
J Woo College, and look what comes up.
What?
Johnson and Wales University.
Providence.
Damn.
In a good old Providence. I'm not a big fan of Providence.
I'm not either.
I don't know what it is about Rhode Island, but... Well, actually, I do know, but I just don't like Rhode Island.
Why? What do you know?
You know, there's a lot of sketchy things that happen there.
Yeah.
It's almost as if you just took the city of Brockton and then you just, like, expanded it. And then that would be Rhode Island to me.
Damn, you must really hate Rhode Island, man.
It's like the Massachusetts armpit.
Yes. An armpit.
That is true.
That is a great way to describe
Connecticut,
it.
though. Yeah,
I like Connecticut.
We're good, man, on Connecticut.
They have a lot of advantageous business laws, and, you know, anyone who appreciates the economy is a friend of mine.
The people there are just super nice, if a bit sterile. You know?
They're sterile?
A little bit. They're a little bland.
What
but
happened
they're
to
good.
them?
What happened to them?
Lobotomies?
I think they all started drinking the water, and it
There we
started
go.
shrinking their balls.
Well-
There's too many microplastics, but that's
Stay out of Flint, stay out
Alright,
of...
here's a
that's
whole...
a
here's a whole-
different plate of cookies for a
Yeah, that's a
different glass
different
of
plate
milk.
of cookies. That might not be able to be on this podcast.
My conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, my conspiracy theory is a bit of...
You know
far-fetched.
conspiracy theories?
No, but I just made one up based off of like the total lack of any evidence at all whatsoever.
Yeah, Professor Bill, the elephant guy, he would not accept that shit.
Yeah, I think I'd fail if I told him that.
Yeah.
It's conjecture.
I don't even know if you could call it a conspiracy theory. I think it was more like a conspiracy thought.
Yeah, a conspiracy concept.
Yes. What was that? Hold on. What was the theory in totality?
What? Oh, okay. Well, guys, I don't know if I can say this on the show, but you know how the LGBT movement has gained a lot of traction in the mainstream media of like corporations.
Can I just pause you there?
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be, but...
That's where it gets into the muddy waters. Man.
So, before we continue here, I just want all of you out there to know, I am registered to vote.
We're allied.
I don't have a political party. I'm not a Republican. I don't love Donald Trump. I'm not a Democrat. I don't love Joe Biden and Barack Obama. But Barack Obama. That's what I used to call him as a kid. I don't have any allegiances to any of these
agree.
organizations. With that being said, I can't wait to hear what you say about this.
All right, so I don't have any affiliations either. This is all conjecture. So yeah, so it's like mainstream media. Corporations are pushing it, and specifically like trans people. This is a disproportionately higher amount of male to female transgenders and female to males. And what corporations are also pushing is microplastics,
Mm-hmm.
which if you eat enough of them, it starts filling you up with estrogen.
Is that right?
So that's where the conspiracy
That's the
comes
conspiracy
in.
part.
Is that why they're Is that why it's like the corporations are being so tolerant of it?
That is actually, now that you say that,
Yeah.
a plastic is a lipid. I'm pretty sure. And do you know what else is a lipid?
Estrogen.
Steroids. Yeah, estrogen, testosterone, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So wait,
That is
estrogen
pretty.
is like, we have testosterone.
Yeah.
Females have estrogen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone, we have like
Actually-
more. We do have estrogen, but we have less than.
Yeah, because we also have the same.
Like, I just hear those commercials like, oh, if you have low T or whatever.
Low T, low testosterone. Can't hit the gym. You got small arms, bitch boy. Take some testosterone.
Towel boy.
Yeah, you're Mr. Clean Up after everyone else.
I'm gonna be passing you around the football locker room.
I did one push-up.
Oh, yeah.
Team reliever.
This is what I was gonna say before. But remember you asked about power, and we got
Yeah.
But I was gonna say
Most powerful
we never
power-
talked about this. No, how long ago to deposit?
As soon as the
Okay.
call happened. So I have no idea what you missed, but let me just bring in some exposition here. So we go to Bridgewater State University. Here at Bridgewater State University, Mr. Freddie Cacciaputi, you have an issue with it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they want us to be like. When I'm taking a piss, looking at a urinal. Do they think I'm gonna be reading a Stall Street Journal?
So, you go into...
The answer
you walk
is
into...
yes, I have to say, I've read them. But
I think you pretty much have to, but they force it down
I
your
know,
throat.
they force it down your throat.
You walk into the bathroom. You head right to the urinal. It's literally on the wall, right at eye level. You don't even get the choice. If you want to pee, you have to gaze at it.
You have to look at the...
You have to look at the wall, what?
Stall Street, because you're in a stall.
The Stall Street Journal.
I get it.
Yeah, it's like, it's clever, but it's stupid.
I want to know who runs it. And I want to tell you this. When I'm going pee, I don't need advice on the groceries that I should be purchasing. I don't need to know whether or not I should be thinking about the temperature tomorrow.
Mm.
I don't want to know about this, that, or the other.
How often do they get
I want
updated?
to piss.
Why don't you crack a joke? Why don't you make me laugh while I'm going pee-pees?
I'm gonna guarantee.
How about that?
It's not a good place for information.
Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee. Those are the same fucking posters that were up last year. They don't switch it. You think they're going around to the bathrooms?
Okay.
You think they are?
I have no idea. I've never seen them.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think they are new. I feel like I've seen some
Maybe
new
year
things.
by year.
Mm.
Wait, what were you saying? You saying something?
He said he hadn't seen them
Yeah,
before.
I
Oh yeah,
haven't seen them.
I feel like I cut you off, so I just wanted to. Sorry about that. But
Posters aren't good bathroom enrichment. I think
I know.
to simulate the male mind, we need to put little targets in the toilet and you have to get your piss out of it.
That's a genius idea. Yeah, get a little bullseye in there.
That's how you get the people talking.
Get rid of the sponge
look, I have a
cake.
picture of this.
Put a bullseye.
And somehow we can use that to inform people. But
Yeah, I mean, at least if you get it, if you hit the center enough, then like a little fun fact will pop up.
yeah, like a Snapple cap.
Yeah, yeah. Congratulations on completing this level. You know.
Buffalo was a sentence. Yeah.
There's at BR.
What?
This is about the bathroom. I mean, I was trying to look for it, but it goes with the bathroom shit. I had a poster. At VR, there was a poster that said, like, fucking 10,000 grams of poop live on a fucking thing.
10,000 grams of poop.
Or 10,000, like...
Live on what?
I don't know, bro. Hold on, let me try to find it.
10,000 grams of poop live on what?
Who calculated the poop? What intern did they get to do that?
I want to know who had to take the time out of their day to count out 10,000 individual poop follicles.
Yeah, new guy
follicles.
New guy counts the particles.
Yeah, the particles.
I don't know if I have the picture, but, like, it was in, like, the gym bathroom. Or not, like, yeah.
The gym bathroom. Which gym? Like,
VR.
oh, wait. You're talking about Bridgewater?
Well, now I am. Not the Stall Street Journal, but the Stall Street Journal jogged my head.
Bridgewater Rainham had stuff like that too?
It wasn't like that. It literally just said, like, 10,000 grams of poop live on a toilet seat or something. Or 10,000, like, micro follicles of shit.
Microparticles, okay. I've never seen that. I have no idea what you're talking about. But,
I guess
I mean,
it's gone.
listen though. I feel like that's a good information to know.
Yeah, that's what I want to know when I'm in the bathroom.
Yes! That's what I'm saying. Like, that
When
was...
the target
Stall
flips
Street.
over because I pissed on it good, I needed to let me know how much poop that I'm breathing in.
How much shit are you reading?
Stall Street Journal. Go in there, find the actual calculations. How much poop, how much pee is in the air? How safe is this air?
No.
Go through. What else? Give us some facts about poop. Give us some facts about pee. I don't know what you're going to tell me. Tell me about, I don't know. I don't want to get kidney stones. If you hold in your pee, you get kidney stones.
Is that true?
Tell me that, Stall
I'm holding
Street.
your feet.
Is that actually true?
You got to do it for a while, though. You know what I mean? And you have to do it like habitually.
What about, Red Bull?
Maybe the target should be
There's
a
red-
little device that calculates the waste product in the air, and when you piss on it, it activates it. It's water powered, and it'll tell you how much.
It has a little.
It's piss power.
Yeah, it is a little hydroponics thing, and it'll
Yeah.
tell you how much doo-doo you're breathing in. Because everybody wants to know that. This is what the people want to know. How much poop am I breathing in?
We are concerned
How
about
many-
air quality nowadays.
How many particles am I ingesting? Because they're going to blend with the microplastics, and I'm going to become a woman.
Oh, see, actually, you might something worse might happen.
What?
If you have all this estrogen in you, and you also get all the farticles,
Mm-hmm.
that's a paradox. Because girls don't fart or poop,
That's true.
so you would just combust immediately.
You'd have no way of getting rid of it,
Yeah,
so it'd build up like kidney stones.
Yeah.
You'd get booty stones.
you get booty stones.
That's a real condition.
So Stall Street Journal, you could be writing about any of this.
Yeah.
Talk about the
Hey,
Because this is all real.
Talk about the booty stones. Talk about the air quality. Talk about the estrogen and the microplastics in the oceans inside of our seafood. Don't talk to me about my grocery bill, please.
You know those beetles that push the balls of poop around?
Dung beetle?
That's what the booty stones look like.
The booty stones look like beetles?
They look
Dung
like
beetle.
the balls
Like the
they
turds
push.
that have been pushed.
Right,
balls
they
of
make
dung.
their own booty stones.
I
That'll
see.
happen. Because
It's like
your stomach will churn. It'll roll up the poop, but you won't be able to poop because you're a girl now.
That was my
It's
dad's
like-
fantasy team named Dung Beetles.
The
That's a
dung
good
beetles.
name. They're strong as shit.
They are strong as shit.
In what way?
Hey.
Like they can't get crushed, or like they just move a lot?
They can like push like 50 times their own weight.
That's a pretty
Oh,
strong
shit.
beetle.
Most beetles are pretty strong like that. Well, they can lift 50 times their own weight, but I can lift up a beetle, which makes me strong.
That's a good point. But I guess it is proportional, though. You know?
Yeah.
If that
You know beetle though? You know the shopkeeper beetle?
Beetle.
You don't.
Beetle from Zelda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
good,
Beetle.
Good.
shopkeeper beetle. What is
He's a
that?
guy
He's
with like a big
staple,
backpack.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Is
looks
it-
like a beetle.
His backpack looks like a
And
beetle.
he sell and he
sells
loves
his
beetles
shit.
too.
I've never played Zelda, and
Great game.
I know it's a sandbox, isn't it? But it's
It is
also
now.
action RPG. Oh, not RPG,
Yeah, it is-
but
it is.
action adventure.
The latest one's a sandbox game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Is that Breath of the Wild?
Tears of the Kingdom, which is like Breath of the Wild 2.
Okay.
Return of Jafar.
Jafar.
Yeah,
He sounds black. Is he black?
He's
Not real.
He's not in this game. Jafar is from Aladdin.
So he is black then. Aladdin is
Yeah,
he's
he's
Middle
brown.
Eastern.
He's brown.
So Jafar, that's his name, right?
Jafar, Jafar.
He's black. So
You know who I
we
love?
are an inclusive podcast. Also, I'm black.
Yeah, little did you know.
I'm.
But we actually had to
African.
clarify that last time. Remember, you said some like low key racist shit, and then we had to start the next episode. You had to start the next episode by saying you're black.
Just want to confirm this here also for all of you. Despite what Mr. Freddie has said, maybe I've said a couple dicey things in my time.
It was dicey.
But let me make this point very clear. I am not, nor have I ever been, a racist.
Or a sexist.
Sure. I've never been a racist. You can throw in the sexist part. I don't really think about sexism very much, though. I think a lot of what's happening currently, like sort of like with the LGBTQ, it's all a bit strange. You know, the corporations are getting a little too involved.
They want us to fight.
Yeah.
Because anger is advertising. Like people are going to see an ad. If you see an ad and you don't give a shit about it, it's like, oh, here's the Stall Street Journal. It's like, you don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
But if the Stall Street Journal was like, if your penis is under 5 inches, you are not a man. Then I'd be like, I have a problem with. I mean, somebody else would be like, I have a problem with this.
You'd grab the paper, you'd go running up to, you know, wherever they publish these things.
Clutch it in my fist. Who did this?
Who's talking
Who
about
is
my
responsible for this?
Stall Street Journal. Talk about the penises.
Yeah, that is
about
the
my
thing.
penis.
Rage bait is a huge thing in news.
If you
Right.
it
want,
gets the most clicks.
That's why you want people fighting.
Yeah.
if you want attention, you've got to be the guy that no one wants to talk to, but that people feel they need to.
So you? No, I'm just kidding.
There it is.
No, I'm kidding.
What do you mean by
I
that?
was kidding. It was a
Low
joke.
hanging fruit.
I think that Darian is lovely to talk to. I think that Darian's the guy that you want to talk to, but you can't because he has shit to do. So it's the exact opposite of what you said.
I am very busy.
He makes
That's
a good
very
host
true.
though.
Yeah, you do. You make a good host.
I try my best. I love to talk. Everything I do for you, ladies and gentlemen of Cave Convos. And seeing as we are steadily approaching that 1 hour
We've been in here
mark,
for a long.
we have but 2 minutes remaining in this episode.
That's it.
Yeah, it's 58 right now.
Wait, we can only do an hour long.
Well, if we're gonna have to edit, then I'm not doing anything above that.
We already said we ain't editing.
Fine. Also, we have to figure out where to publish this.
The only thing is, if you want, what's it called? Your
Whack. Whack.
nah,
Quack.
your what's it called? To be public. Your conspiracy theory.
I don't give a shit. Man.
There's no last name for you.
There's-
I don't think there's a last name for me, but I think Darren might have said my last name. But
I did.
Darren's
picture it.
affiliated with a guy who made up a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. That's now going to become like
No evidence, no proof.
kicked out of college.
I mean,
Just for affiliation alone, guilty by association.
Like a stick with the bindle on it.
Yeah. I don't even have anything. I don't even have a dorm or anything, so I don't know what I would be putting in that little stick there. But
People need to know the truth.
for dramatic
people
effect,
do
yeah.
know the truth.
You know, someone's got to say it, even if they don't like it.
That's unfortunate. Wow. That is really unfortunate, Freddie.
What? I honestly forget what's unfortunate. What, do you know?
No.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
What would our caveman names be if we're the cave boys?
Cave Boys. I think that's why we went with bear, because it was like the bears in a cave.
Yeah.
You know, and that's our logo is a bear too.
So
Oh,
we're bears. So what's our bear name then?
Cave.
I'm Dare Bear.
Yeah,
That's
you were
locked
Dare
in.
Bear. That was original. And then we got Haircut Dragon Luke. That was his chosen bear name. He chose to be Haircut Dragon Luke.
You want to be like, I don't know, you like Polar
Wait.
Reginald or something? Like a polar bear, Polar Reg.
I'll be Grug.
Oh, yo, that's a. I'll do that.
Polar Reginald goes hard.
Yeah.
Polar Reginald.
Polar
Surprised you
Reginald.
just like pulled that off the dome. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm a thinking man.
You're
I'd love to
crazy,
just
man.
think things out.
Oh, but I do want to say, Luke, the dragon, that's from Step Brothers. He ripped that.
He
from
ripped that from Step Brothers?
Oh,
remember?
wow.
Yeah. Remember one of them says like, one of them like wants to be called Dragon or something. They like go through nicknames. One of them is
Right.
Dragon, and he took that directly from Step Brothers.
I'll be the Raven.
Yeah, that's really
I was gonna say
Raven.
I was gonna call you Jeff Grizzly because I feel
Jeff
like
Grizzly. I
that-
like that.
Grizzly,
Jeff
yeah.
Grizzly. I'll take that.
that is a good ass
I
nickname.
will take that and run with it.
That's
Yeah,
you should give that nickname to your brother. Actually, you can use that in football.
He's Bobby. That's his name.
Bobby Grizzly.
Bobby.
You
Well,
could just run through the family.
yeah. We'll all
The
be
Grizzlies. Yes, the Grizzlies. Wow, that's a good word.
Grizzly.
There's a lot of words that are bad, like moist. You know, it's not a word you want to say.
Moist Turtle. We already got a whole.
Moist or like.
That's why he calls themselves
Or
penguins.
splurge.
That probably is.
Splurge is a bad one.
Splurge.
Splooge.
Splooge is much
It's
worse.
the U sound, and or like the.
Like so you must hate French then.
Yeah, the more French the word, the more despicable it is to American ears. The more it sounds like toilet talk.
Toilet talk.
Yeah, the Stall Street Journal is written in French.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Whoever the flying Frenchman is that's writing these Stall Street journals, stop. End it.
Yeah,
End
we
your
gotta see
career.
this, yo. I wonder if there's a place in this library or in the building in the school where the Stall Street where the Stall Street Journal meets, and they write they shit.
There's got to be a club.
Yeah,
No way. It's definitely
Nah,
just
it's
one guy.
yeah.
It's just one guy, yeah.
one guy did
There's
this.
been like the study room over, just like, so I'm thinking it's like 20% particle and like,
Maybe.
how many particles we working with here?
I mean, I could go back in there, but I feel like I did a pretty good counting, you know.
It tastes like about 20 in the air.
Tastes like 20, so I'll just say about 10,000 particles at least, you know,
It tastes like
in a square foot. That's a lot of particles.
the fart calculator. Calculates the particles.
The fartulator. All right, enough fart talk.
Yeah.
It has been an absolute pleasure being here today with
Freddie,
Freddie Kajabor.
or AKA Polar Reg.
Polar Reg. Additionally, that's our one of the main hosts.
Yeah,
Guest host, phenomenal guest host, definitely will be brought back again.
I would
Yes.
love to be here.
Jeff Grizzly.
This was a lot of fun.
Thank you
Love
very
to have
much
you
for
back.
coming.
Of course.
And I, of course, another one of your hosts, Darren Cardoso, will be closing off here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. It's been my absolute pleasure. And I hope, with every fiber in my heart, that you come back for another episode of Cave Convos. Goodbye.